It's just one disaster after another with you two, isn't it? Well, my keen detection skills don't pick up anyone else in the vicinity. Perhaps they were all thrown by clear by the crash with the destruction and exploding. According to my ultra radar, a new time hole has appeared somewhere in this castle. I think it may be advisable to find the time hole and return to our own time for a while. Okay. Welcome back to more Mario and Luigi Partners in Time. In the last episode, we tried to fight off against the Shroobs that took over Holly Jolly Village, but we failed as bros and had to resort to taking them down as babies. And now we crash landed in Baby Bowser's castle. So in this episode, we're going to progress and see if we can find our baby variants here. Our heroes have crashed into Bowser. Yeah, I know. Where are the babies? Is the princess safe? How about young Toadsworth? The time hole's the key. I know that Bowser's the enemy, but I like how it completely disregards Bowser, even though he's the one who got us to safety here with the Koopa Cruiser and everything. Anyway, we got ourselves 8 green shells from 1 block. Man, Bowser, you should not have put these kinds of blocks in your castle. But we have new enemies right here. Titular Goombas here. They are a bit tougher. You would think that since, we're starting out, we would have started out with these guys, but no, they're actually pretty tough. As you can see, just one set of attacks from both the bros was not enough to take them down. So we gotta resort to yet more attacks. Or a failure of attack right there. Way to go, Luigi. No, I'm kidding. I love you, Luigi. So they're excellent fodder for your green shells. If you want to practice up with those as the adults. Or I guess, I'm gonna go back and forth between calling the adults and calling them the bros. Anyway, we got 4 more green shells right there, and we have perfect opportunities to use them. As you'd expect, the green shells is the same action command as when we're adults, just use the A button rather than A and B rather than X and Y. And we do a bit more damage as the adults. And the attack does stop when we kill them off. It doesn't go to the next one. Not until actually later in this game. You'll see. Actually, I guess I can talk about that right here. An unused screenshot from a demo at E3, I believe it was, showed Bowser's castle and fighting against the Goombas with not a green shell, but a red shell. Hopefully I can remember to bring this up when the time comes when we actually get red shells, but it's interesting to note about a certain thing about it. So it might have implied they would have actually started with just one variety of shell throughout the game here, but I guess not. But we have ourselves another new enemy right here, the Boo. Right here. They're gonna open up whichever eye they want to attack the bro with, and just about once they fully appear, that's when you want to jump to be able to counterattack them. Like so. Like when they stick their tongue out at you. I think I get this confused for a different variants of them. But that's for later. I have a bit more experience than the Goombas do. Hey, I'll take any kind of experience that I can get. Haha. And once again, we're fighting off all the enemies here. I would say that you're not like punished for skimping on your bros items, considering that you get so many from the item blocks here. But at the same time, I think just my gamer instinct, I want to try and save as many as I can. Plus, there's not even a good chance to use them since the green shell will go directly underneath. Oh, wow, Luigi! Since the green shell will just go underneath the boos if we try and use it on them. So that's why I'm not using them. Let's go. Oops. I swear just a moment ago, these guys had higher speed going before Mario and Luigi, but now they're back to the way they are, because I noticed that it took 14 HP, 14 damage to take him out with the green shell, and now, before it was 10. I don't know. I guess maybe it was dependent on the first strike. It's a little detail that I want to try and pick up on in these games and these videos and everything. Now, as we're going throughout here, you'll notice these X spots right here. X X normally marks the spot for some treasure, but we don't have means of digging yet. We don't have like shovels or anything like that. So just forget that just don't worry about them now. Now this part right here, if you're playing on a 3DS like I am here, it's definitely advisable to switch over to the D-pad here instead of the circle pad. Even though with the circle pad, you're not going to get analog control. But still, it's a good idea to switch over so you have more precise movement right here. That doesn't sound good. I wonder how much brain damage they've taken with how much, especially Luigi, with how much he's going to get hit on the head in this game. I like that voice line from them. It's a good thing Mario has more guts than Luigi does, considering that if that went wrong at all and Baby Mario fell into the lava, Mario himself no longer exists. Mario! Perhaps you should use me as a sort of cushionation device. I am, of course, well padded. Baby Luigi would likely feel reassured by the sight of my luxurious leather.
Oh yeah. Let's go.
I guess, but I would feel more comfort falling into Mario's soft gloves in his hands rather than on a hard suitcase. Even if you do have cushionation device. We have located and been reunited with the babies. Back to adventure. Okay. Can't even like jump with you using X and Y. Okay, just bye. Mario! Gonna scold me for leaving them behind? Allow me a brief apology. I was rushing. I forgot to mention how to move as a group of 4. You see, the babies are unable to understand my communicating. What a situation.
Babies.
Aw, you Big Mario likes his funny faces. Aww.
Babies.
Ah. To be fair, I do the exact same thing. Even Baby Luigi likes watching Luigi get hurt and just in pain and such. Yes, they are not helpless. I suggest you 4 of you join forces and move on. Oh, wait a moment. Yes, proceeding as a group of 4 is rather vital. Look at the upper right hand part of the screen. Hey, we got this music again. So this is now just the tutorial music rather than just the near Hollow Jolly music. Near Hollow Jolly Village music. Alright, we're moving around. We can now press X or Y to make the little humans move. So yeah, we can take control of both the bros and the babies separately. It's gonna lead to some really creative puzzles. In this way, control switch between the adult Mario and Luigi and the baby ones. And the extreme convenient can give the babies piggybacks, so we can move together as a combined group of 4. So if we walk into the babies, we pick them up on their backs. It's pretty cute. The babies can also initiate the move by moving closer to Mario and Luigi.
Let's go.
We found them. Back to adventure we go. So yes, like I said, we can now move as a group of 4 here. And this is part of the reason why there's not like a separate meter on all of our characters. Open the door by standing on the 4 minion switch. Prince Bowser made a mess of the castle, so use caution when opening doors. I can't imagine this is very convenient to get throughout the castle by having to track down 4 minions to step on this switch here. Anyway, moving on here. For places too high for adults to reach, the prince will use X or Y to jump off a minion. If the prince is successful, the minion will then praise him. Prince Bowser is so rad! Okay, again, the writing in this game is incredible. Right here, we have ourselves a pipe block here. Hitting this will cause the appropriate pair of brothers to come back to our location. They must be off screen for this right here. If we leave like the babies right here, nope, not that. If we leave the babies here and try this, nothing happens. They must be off screen or be able for that thing to work. I think they have to be fully off screen. I don't know. Maybe like a pixel could still be on screen. I have no idea. Sorry about that. Someone triggered the camera. Kuma Training Gymnasium for Prince Bowser only. The lower platforms are for our fine, evil young prince. The higher platforms are for when he becomes king. The holes in the walls are small enough for Prince Bowser to enter. But what he didn't realize was they're small enough for all babies to enter. Come on into the club, where you get exclusive one-up mushrooms and a boatload of money that the prince and his minions never seems to put away right here. So yes, as you can see, Mario, the babies have a bit of a smaller jump right here. They can reach these platforms, but like these platforms, they can't make it up. With the help of their big counterpart here, I almost want to call them big brothers, they can reach up there. We get ourselves a green shell for that. We get ourselves, come on guys. We get ourselves money. I probably better start using the D-pad for this kind of stuff here. We get ourselves more money that, again, Bowser just doesn't seem to put away. I know it doesn't think they have a parent aside from Kamek, but still. You gotta learn to put his stuff away. To put all his money away. It's no wonder we've been able to storm his castle like so many times and walk away with it like rich, greedy people we are. No, I wouldn't say greedy. Are the perfect partners. Now that they've been found, the adventure really begins. Where's that time hole? Well, let's call our brethren to our side and go looking for that. Go up here and hit that. So as you can see, we're going to be dealing with a lot of elevation puzzles here, but also just some small area puzzles for the babies to go into while the bros just hang out outside. It's rather creative. I like it. It's neat. Prince! Prince Bowser! Aha! You little red and green insects. Didn't I try to kidnap you once? Yeah, I did. Boy, that didn't work out so well. And you don't look quite so little anymore. And you're much hairier too. Weird, but none of that matters. You like bothering our budding master of evil, do you? Then I'll bother you up. Guys, it's a Goomba. Then, never mind. That's not one. Have you ever seen a piggy-like move in battle? Which works. So we're gonna start by jumping on this boo right here, and with the quartet together, we can now perform a bit of a different action command. We press Baby Mario's button first, so X, followed by Mario's button, A. We do additional damage than if when we were just by ourselves here. As you expect, Luigi's the same thing, but we use Y, and you're gonna pause there, and Luigi, B. So we can do additional damage with a double jump on them, something that they would learn in later games. Well, in the next game. While using these use baby buttons as well. Okay, so we can use okay, what he's talking about there is that we can have Baby Mario select it here. That's what he's talking about. Now the green shell works a bit differently here. Baby Mario's gonna hop on, and we press the baby's button to do additional damage here. And then Luigi, and then boom. You can't stop now, so just be sure to get the timing right. All right, so we do A, okay, A, X, B, X. The attack is still effective nonetheless, but it's additional damage that you can do on it. You were vibrating there. And we're gonna go with Luigi here. Like, I never thought that Kamek would be the ideal tutorial teacher. Yak! How long do you have to do this? I'm in a hurry. All right, the training wheels are off. Now we're in this for real this time. So X and then A, and there we go. We just gotta take out Bowser's minions. I thought you were gonna stop it. Stop well, but okay. And the baby hitting does attribute to the possibility of a lucky hit or not right here. So you can get a bunch of lucky hits if you have good stash stat or just good equipment that can like really raise your stash. yeah, make you grow finer whisker hairs. And with that, we take them out. This is all of our experience, and here's all of our stats with the quartet together. Mario gets a level up. What do we got here? HP is looking pretty good. POW's looking pretty good. Yeah, let's get some POW. Damn it. I'm bad at that roulette, apparently. Luigi! I believe the babies do start at level 3, so we're not like we're a little overlap. We're a little bit, the bros are a bit more experienced, so to say, in this game, but we're not like over leveled compared to them. And I really don't like that when like Prince Bowser, like when I know it happens in like Pokemon and things, you'll have a character that is significantly over leveled than the rest, and it just kind of throws everything off, where you want like experience to go across the board and everyone to get properly leveled up. But right here, we have ourselves another new enemy right here. It's a Shy Guy variety known as a Boom Guy right here. We're gonna go and attack the Boo right here, so just so we can see its attack. There we go. And Luigi. Right here. He's gonna fire a bullet bill at us. He does have a fake out attack, which if he points, it's a fake out. Hit that, and we've already seen your attack. Now you can go. Get out of here. As you can see, his hat falls off. His boom cannon falls off, which causes 2 Fly Guys come in and give him a new one right here. They can fail that. That can be just a fake out where he doesn't get anything and he's still helpless. Yeah, Shy Guys became a lot more deadly in later games. Like they actually had like attacks that they could use against you, but not this time. I know Mario's just gonna be have so much more experience than the rest of the party, basically. All right, moving on right here. Almost. Level up for Baby Mario here. Again, the baby stats are going to be a lot lower than Mario and Luigi's. They're so much more fragile than, obviously, us here, than the bros. Anyway, our first, not the first 3, but hey, for any sort of 3 I'll take, especially out of the many 1s that I've gotten right here. The baby stats are kind of in line with the bros, where Mario's more about attack and speed, and baby Luigi's on HP and defense and stash and all that. But yeah, what is this here? Get 4 minions on the pipe lid to activate the elevator. Prince Bowser's made a mess of the castle, so use caution. Yep, okay. We have this 4-way pipe right here, which is the exact same as those switches right here, and we have a whole nother part of the castle to explore, but we're gonna save that for the next episode. So next time on Mario and Luigi Partners in Time, we will progress through Bowser's Castle more, or Baby Bowser's Castle more, excuse me, and find the time hole. See you guys then.